I like drawing, and I have ever since I was a small Victorian child. I always loved making doodles of Sonic the Hedgehog, Mario, or just drawing something that I saw on a piece of paper by like following each line and remaking it. But after years of it being just a small hobby I would do in my spare time, in 2020 I decided to make a small YouTube channel by the name of Cucumber James, and I needed to have a face for the channel, so I decided to go with this. Yeah, I don't have the original drawing, but this was the reference that I used for my very first profile picture, which if you're wondering who the heck this is Badlands Chugs, a YouTuber known for chugging. Then I remade it again after a couple of videos, and for a while this was just the face of Cucumber James. And it wasn't until I started maining the jelly skin in Fortnite that I finally went with this design, which I say this design, but it's just the jelly skin from Fortnite. Then after a while I decided that my friends should also have their own characters that I could use to represent them in my videos. So for me, Brayden, Shair, Amir, and Keegan, I made this drawing. And these were the characters that I would use to represent us in the thumbnail, in the videos, and different pieces of art. Then eventually I decided to remake it, replacing Amir with Chris since he was in more recent videos after Amir ditched us for school. Then fast forward a little bit of time and I decided to replace Cucumber James with this design to give myself my own identity and whatever. I made a whole video about it, you already know the drill. And that's basically how it's been for the last few months. I've just been making different art pieces and stuff. And this is what I would use for the next few videos and pieces of art. Now the thing is, when I'm not making videos, I still like drawing. Sometimes it is art pieces with my characters, but other times I'll just draw random things or like random people. And I've always wanted a platform for you guys to follow me on that I could just post my art and you guys can easily view it in full high definition detail without me having to make like a YouTube community post or something. So follow me on Twitter. You know, the thing about Twitter is you either have it or you don't want to have it. I don't really think there's any in between. I understand it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I feel like it is a good platform for me to be able to show you guys my art and interact with you guys and maybe even other creators easily. I've had my Twitter connected to my YouTube account for a while now, and I've gotten to the whopping number of 2 followers. But this is the first time I've ever really plugged it inside of a video. So what kind of art can you expect to see when you go to my lovely Twitter account? Well, in my banner, you'll be met with not the first, not the second, but the third iteration of me and my friends standing next to each other. You can really see how much my style has improved over the years. But seeing the newest designs right next to the oldest designs made me want to make a piece where they kind of like interacted with each other in some sort of mixed universe. So we have this awesome piece right here. Remaking the old design using my mouse instead of my drawing tablet was really fun, despite it being a pain in the ass. And I've always loved the idea of like an old version of a character interacting with a new one. I've also been in the process of remaking some of the art from the old thumbnails. I said in the Cucumber James 2.0 video that I wasn't going to do this and that I was going to let the old design be like a memory of what once was or something. But once I got in the mood of remaking old art, I just kept doing it. So not only am I remaking art with the old designs, but I'm also making new assets for the thumbnails that didn't have drawings for them in the first place. And I'm gonna end up replacing all the old thumbnails with these drawings in the future. But other than art with the jelly skins, I've also attempted making art with human characters. So here we have a woman by the name of Tessa. I got into this phase where I loved putting my drawings into like realistic settings. And I'd say for my first attempt at a human character, this isn't really that bad. Smoking on the chief, the realistic smoke. I think this looks really nice. And as my most recent drawing, I have another human character, but you're gonna have to go to the Twitter for that one. It's not NSFW, by the way. It's just, I don't know. I kind of gotta get you guys to go there somehow. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna just be uploading a ton of different drawings I've made in the past few years in high quality, ultra HD, as a sort of Cucumber James museum. So go follow me on Twitter. I'd really appreciate it. I'm not gonna like promise that I'll follow back or anything, but if you want to hit me up on there, my DMs are open as well. We'll see how fast that turns into a mistake, and we'll see how fast it takes me to get canceled. I'll catch you guys in the next monthly video. Peace out.